Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in the Season of Discovery. Last episode, we completed the dungeon Dead Mines, and we completed a lot of quests as well. And today we are heading down to the Barrens, and we are going to start collecting quests for the Wailing Caverns. Hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty damn good. Can't complain. Gonna enjoy some WoW today. And hopefully we don't die in Ashenvale. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope we don't get ganked by a horde. And this is going to be probably the episode where we actually meet some horde. Hopefully we don't get ganked in the Barrens as well. Because I want to keep this buff as long as I can. Just for this 20% speed increase. And a lot of news has come out about Season of Discovery. They are banning GDKPs in Phase 2. I don't know how that's going to work. I think it's kind of goofy. I think they should be focusing more on bots. But that costs a lot of money. And that's why, and I think that's why they don't really, I don't think they deal with it because of the cost of dealing with bots. It's probably just way too expensive because you got to keep up with their, it's like a constant like battle. Like they're trying to avoid detection, and they always find new ways to avoid detection. And then you're trying to like find ways to detect it. It's just like a constant battle. So Blizzard would probably have to pay a team to just do that 24/7, and I just don't think they do that, so it's too bad. They used to have an anti-cheat though, Blizzard games called Warden, but I think they gave up on that because I think it just cost too much money, or it just became out of date eventually. The hackers or the botters found ways to get around it. And then they just gave up. And then I guess that's when we started seeing things like, if you can't beat him, join him. We started seeing stuff like the WoW token, things like that. But yeah, you're just punishing the player base by getting rid of GDKPs. GDKPs are actually not that bad. But they do promote real money trading, which is like the main problem with GDKPs. But just because GDKPs stop, that doesn't mean real money trading is going to stop, and doesn't mean botting is going to stop. Not at all. And there's going to be people that try to do it on the low. There'll be like secret GDKPs that no one knows about, and then you'll get people that go undercover and they rat out GDKPs. It's going to be an interesting time, that's for sure. I want to see how this goes. My guess is that it doesn't last, and then in a couple months we'll probably hear them say, okay, GDKPs are fine. That was a cool experiment. But we'll see what happens. What they need to do is get rid of the bots, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's the war that never ends. And as a business, it just doesn't make sense for them to fight that war. So that's why I think they quit. So what they do is they kind of just, they don't really deal with it, and then eventually, once it gets out of hand, or they see that their customers are complaining a lot about it, they just go in and ban a bunch of botting accounts, sort of like cutting the grass. So they just wipe out a bunch, and then the community goes, "Oh yeah, nice, all the bots are gone," and then they just come back, start all over again, and then Blizzard makes a bunch of money, I think, from that too, because all the botters end up having to start new accounts and start new subscriptions and all that stuff. That's how I think it is. I'm not too sure if it's like that, but that's what I've been seeing. Or what I've witnessed over the last, like, I don't know, 10 years of playing this game. And also, we got a new head of Blizzard, Activision Blizzard. Johanna Faries. Faries is her name. Probably butchered that, but yes, she was supposedly the head of Call of Duty, and now she's just the head of Activision Blizzard, and that is who is going to be, I guess, replacing Mike Ybarra, who I liked a lot. He actually played WoW, so I thought he was a good lead for WoW, but it's too bad that he's gone. And we'll see what happens. This is like the first, I guess, the first step that Microsoft's taking. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know. A lot of people seem to be upset about it, but I think they, you know, you give her a shot and you see what happens. And it's not really all on her. You know what I mean? Like, the ways some people are making it sound like, yeah, everything's going to go downhill because of her. Those are some of the takes I've been seeing. And like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I assume like she's the head, but she probably gets a lot of information from, there's probably a lead for each game. I assume they kind of deal with the game that they're, you know, leading. You have some business with me, priest?
If you don't mind my saying, you seem a bit well equipped for a messenger, HM. I suppose Balthul wanted to be certain that his letter reached my hands. Let's see what he has to say. This is disturbing news. When undead or demonic forces are found, I help the Sentinels destroy them. At first, I was unaccustomed to the manners of the Night Elves, but I have grown to respect them greatly as allies. Balthul's letter is dire. This cult of the Dark Strand is a thorn in my side that must be removed. I have been dealing with some of the Dark Strand scum northeast of here at Ordal Aaron. One of their number possesses a soul gem that I believe holds the secret to the cult's power. Bring it to me, and I will be able to decipher the secrets held within.
All right. I don't know if we're probably not going to do that today, because we do have some quests we need to complete in the Barrens. So really, we're just doing a little run through Ashenvale right now. Gonna pick up the flight point though here in Ashenar. And this right here, this is the battle for Ashenvale progress. It's at 67% on both sides. And the way how this goes up, I think people just have to get slain in Ashenvale. Like Alliance have to slay Horde, Horde have to slay Alliance. And then this builds up over time. And then once they both hit 100%, the Battle of Ashenvale begins. It's an alright event. They tried to make it like a cool world PvP event, but I don't think large-scale world PvP really works in Classic. It never seems to. It gets too laggy. So they have to, you know, they had to like kind of abandon it, or they started really like focusing on layers. So like, you know, it was at least playable. And then the event kind of turned into just a rush down to slay the bosses. It sort of reminds me of AV, Alturic Valley. Both teams are just trying to slay the bosses as quickly as possible. Which is why I think it would have been better if it was instanced. Like a 40 on 40. I think it would have been more fun. But we'll see. We'll see what they do with the next event that they want to do with Stranglethorn Vale. Oh, that guy got slain. Fatty stabs. Oh, the guy got Druid on us. You just gotta run, dude. Just keep running. Dirty Druid, dude. Oh my gosh. Comes out and just goes boom. Moonfire, Starfire. I think he even dropped like a Starfall on me there. Let's check the combat log. What happened to me? Sunfire hit me for 83. Thistlebear melee swing. It was just Sunfire. It was like 2 Sunfires that hit instant cast. We'll be really lucky we don't run into any horde on the way there. So, any progress we make is pretty damn good. But we'll be ready. Keep the trigger finger on Power Word Shield. It's good we have Prayer of Mending. That'll keep us up as well. I have like good health pots. Decent ones here. Put that here. And it's good we're a priest. We can actually survive. Can do a lot of... put a lot of hots up on us. Keep ourselves up. But yeah, it would be cool if Blizzard actually, you know, put money into an anti-cheat. Actually, like consistently funded it. But I would assume if they did that, they'd be like, all right, the subscription price is going up. We got to get out of here. Run this way. Let's hide over here. Hide behind this tree. Is he coming after me? Yeah, he is. We gotta go this way. If he sends his pet, we're gonna die. Oh, there's another one. What the heck's going on here, dude? We just gotta run away, run by this guy. Let's put a hot up on it ourselves, just in case he decides to attack. Hunters are dangerous, man. This guy's gonna net us. Gosh. I'm my own worst enemy. Nice health pot. The wrong way. But we did that to avoid some horde. I think that was worth it. Damn it, who's over there? You can't even go on the road, dude. Well, this side of Ashenvale, you can't. This is the horde side of Ashenvale. Here's another one. Like, what the heck are they doing here, man? I wonder why they're hanging out around the Moonwell. Well, this guy's still pretty high level, dude. If we can make it up here. I don't even think we can. But yeah, could you imagine WoW with no bots, no, like none of that stuff? No real money trading. What a game that would be. Oh man, these guys are bad. Ugh. I think we just have to go on the road. It's the only way across. There's just good people that just hang out here. He's gonna attack me, isn't he? Good. Showing me mercy. I wonder if they think like, oh yeah, it's a priest. I don't even want to waste my time. You know what I mean? That could be the thought process there. Oh, he's gonna chase me down. Just gotta keep the hots up. This is where all the people that are bored is like really bored hang out. Okay, you can just keep attacking me, man. It's all good. I'm gonna die probably. I know that. I'm gonna die. Dude, stop chasing me, man. I don't blame them though. I've done stuff like this many times. See like someone lower level and you're like, I wonder if I can one shot him. And then once you realize you can't do it, you kind of just leave him alone. No, he's not leaving me alone. This guy's got a hard on for me right now. Must be nice having like a travel form. Yeah, this guy's so bored, dude. I'm just gonna fear him. I see you later, dude. Have a good day, bro. I'll have that back up pretty soon. We're survivors. This little 25 shaman just chasing us down. Once he realized I had that psychic scream, he was like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Just not wasting his time anymore. All right, so we're heading down to Ratchet. That is the plan. Who's that guy? Is that shaman? He's still chasing me down? It's an undead right there, a warlock. Another thing I think kind of sucks about GDKPs, there's people with like thousands of gold. Or over 1,000, like hundreds to thousands of gold from doing GDKPs, and now the people that start playing the game in Phase 2 can't benefit off of that. I think that's not right. The only way they should have experimented with that is if just do it in phase 1. But now it's just like, the server's already bought it. Like crazy. There's been so much raw gold farmed already by bots that it's not really going to make a difference, man. And GDKPs are honestly like, I think it's the funnest way to make gold because you're just playing the game. You're just killing bosses in a raid. It's a great way to make. It's the best. You get a lot of gold for it. It's the best gold per hour you can probably get in the game. Other than buying gold. And it's fun. Like I'm not a fan of gold farming, like running around picking herbs and mining ores, and like slaying mobs that can drop rare loot and then selling it on the auction house. I'm just not a fan of that. I'd rather just do like a raid or something like that and then just get a cut of the gear that was sold. But I think phase 2 is going to be a lot of fun. I'm still looking forward to it, even though, like, the funny thing is I haven't even done a GDKP this phase, so I don't really care as much. I don't really... Like, I play, but I'm just leveling characters mostly, so it doesn't really affect me. But if you're a person that's into, I guess, raiding with like all the best stuff and maybe doing some PvP and you just want to like chug elixirs that you lose on death, that costs a lot of gold. So to fund that, most people did GDKPs, so they can't do that anymore. They actually have to go and farm gold the legit way, which I think a lot of people won't do. And the reason why is because you got to compete with bots. And that's brutal. Nobody wants to compete with bots. And it's kind of disheartening when you're doing a farm where there's bots around doing it. You feel like what's wrong with me? Why am I doing this? When you see a bunch of like bots doing it as well, like you kind of feel like a bot yourself. Yeah, I think GDKPs will be back in a few months. Probably at the beginning of spring. All right, here we go. We made it to Ratchet, guys. And we didn't die. We did meet somebody who really wanted to take us down. But we didn't let him. You gotta watch out here in Ratchet too. Ratchet is not a safe place at all.
Yo!
You could get ganked here.
Have a good one.
Alright, so you want to pick up... Oh, see that? It's always got to be somebody, man. Okay. Can I, like, run? This is ridiculous. This guy's not going to help me. Well, I guess he's not a horror player. What's wrong with this guy, man? Dead. Yeah, he just executes me. Oh, we made it to Ratchet. We died. I had a feeling we would die in Ratchet. Yeah, Horde's toxic on this. Well, I guess they're toxic on the Crusader Strike too. There's no alliance anywhere. I didn't have Desperate Prayer either. I almost had it up. You know what pisses me off about Ratchet? It's a goblin town. The goblins should have it, like, protected. You know, they should protect Ratchet. And the only reason why I had PvP enabled is because I had to, like, defend myself.
Come in, come in.
Ashenvale.
Just don't sit too close to the stove. It hasn't exploded yet today, but just to be safe, I think you should sit elsewhere.
Oh, I hate that warrior, dude. He's such a dork. Really sucks losing the buff.
The raptors of the Barrens are smarter than raptors in other lands. And I think all that smarts is hiding in their horns. If so, then I could grind their horns into powder and use it to make smart drinks. I could sell them for a fortune. And you can help me.
There's like no
find
alliance here.
intact
Not a
raptor
single
horns
one.
from Sunscale Scythe Claws. They roam in the southern Barrens and in the northern Barrens near the border of Ashenvale Forest.
Alright, well, we're gonna go slice some raptors.
Oops. Had a little mishap, as you can see. The morning cargo shipment from Booty Bay was huge. Huge, I say. Never seen so many crates. Well, I was trying to expedite things, so I started unloading a bit more than I could handle. That's when everything came tumbling down.
Damn, I feel so slow now.
Before I knew what was going on, I saw that menace, Mad Maglish, go running off with a bottle of 99-year-old port.
Should have used stone
Chased
form.
him all the way to Wailing Caverns. No way I was going
Messed
in
up there.
Maybe you're brave enough to find him?
I should have just healed myself with penance. Problem is with warriors, if you just get too low, they just completely wreck you. And I wish I could have gotten to the inn. I wonder if they can kill you in the inn. Can they do that? They probably can. You can kill people in the inn and it's in Booty Bay. But the goblins, you know, they help. I wonder if I could have killed him if I just dotted him up. Maybe not. It seemed like he was geared. Have to check the combat log. Executed me for 145. His melee swing hit me for 215. That's like a third of my health. Every melee swing was like 200 health. Or close to it. So like 3 melee hits, I'm dead. I need to just dot him up and run. But it's hard. You can't really run if you have Rend on you. Or hamstring, I mean. Oh, we might as well get a homunculi up here. The homunculi would have helped, I think. Maybe more than the prayer mending. Especially against warrior. So then they would have put these debuffs on him. That would have done less damage. Yeah, we were so close, guys. We need to just get in and get out. But at least we got to make it down to Ratchet with the buff, so... We got to at least finish the journey with... with Boone and Black Fathom. This quest is not too bad. You only need 5 horns. Pretty sure the drop rate is alright. We got this awesome wand now from Deadmines. Cookie Stirring Rod. Does 22.3 damage. I can't get any horns. Guess we got lucky the first time. Oh. I shouldn't have went to the bank. That's the main thing you got to do whenever you're in a dangerous area, even in real life, guys. You just keep moving. You don't, dilly-dally. That's when people pay attention to you. And then once that happens, that's when the trouble starts. I just needed to just pick up those quests. I need to know exactly where they were. I need to pick them up and get out of there. But I don't even know if that would have helped. He had charge. He just seemed that I was, PvP'd enabled, and he just charged me. He looked around. There's like no alliance there, just me, lonely dwarf. Easy target. Took advantage. If I wasn't an easy target, he wouldn't have attacked me. I think if we were level 25, we might have been able to rack him. Need maybe a little bit of gear too, though. I'm making my way over here because there's actually 2 dungeon quests we can pick up. Deviate Eradication and Deviate Hides. Yeah, we're not getting too lucky with the raptor horns. Got that first one, and then we haven't seen one since. And they're also decreasing the XP cap. I think it's like you're getting a 50% XP boost from levels 1 to 25 when the next phase comes out. I don't mind that. It's not bad. It's good for alts. I think that's like one of the funnest parts of Season of Discovery is, you know, checking out new classes. So I don't mind that they're, you know, giving us a little XP boost. The 0 to 40 actually takes quite a while. Probably take you, I'm not too sure, but like 2 days maybe? 2-3 days of game time? To get to that level? I think it takes around like 24 hours, maybe just over 24 hours to get to level 25. Right now, I think we're at 21 hours, and I haven't been really like pushing it. So I assume we'll be like over 25 hours by the time we hit 25. More raptors over here. That's another thing I should have done. I should have feared right away. If he like didn't get the hamstring off, I would have been fine. Like if he charged me and I just hit Psychic Scream, we would have been, I think we would have been okay. But hamstrung me and I just couldn't get away. Yeah, we'll pick up this quest here. And then on the way back, we'll get the rest of the raptor horns. Hopefully. Only need 2 more. I remember when I was leveling my warlock, you'd see so many alliance with res sickness. Like they would die and then they would take res sickness. The alliance get picked on quite a bit in the Barrens, it seems like. So I'm not surprised that I got ganked. I attacked a lot of alliance in the Barrens when I was leveling here on my warlock. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have to go right over here. Barrens looks awesome, though. It's the best part about leveling his horde, I think, is the Barrens. There we go. So, Bailing Caverns is 17 to 24. Not bad. It would be fun to do as a hunter in PvP, like actually getting attacked by somebody, dropping down to like, I don't know, 2% health and then using feign death and then seeing if the person falls for it or not. That would be fun to do. I doubt anybody would fall for that, though. They'd probably just stand on top of you
Narlex had a noble goal. Our
hit
great
you one more
leader
time.
aspired to enter the Emerald Dream and help regrow these harsh lands back into the lush forest it once was. But something went terribly wrong. Narlex's dream turned into a nightmare and corrupt creatures began to inhabit the caverns. While some disciples of Narlex seek to awake our master, my concern is with ridding these caves of the evil beasts. Brave the caverns, adventurer, and eradicate the deviate spawn.
As Narlex descended deeper into his nightmare, a strange breed of beasts arose from beneath the barrens into the Wailing Caverns. These deviate creatures have strange otherworldly properties. While evil in nature, it is my opinion that some good can come from their existence here in Kalimdor. I believe their hides will be of particular use in the ways of leatherworking. If you feel up to the task, venture into the caves below and retrieve some deviate hides.
All right. And we're going to get a bag from that. I think it's pretty sure it's a 10 slot bag. It'll be our first 10 slot bag. Still have a 6 slot. Now we need to upgrade these bags. We don't have a lot of gold though. It's like only like close to 4 gold. And we'll be spending the rest, I think, on abilities. Alright, so we just need 2 more horns. And then I think we get a dungeon quest after this. We actually get a decent amount of quests as Alliance for this dungeon. I think the Horde doesn't get really any quests for dead mines. Yeah, I don't remember picking up any. Got the Prospector's Buckler. Not bad. You can really tell that Cookie's Stirring Rod is doing a lot of damage. It's probably the best one we can get outside of the raid. one more horn. There we go. All done. Let's head back to Ratchet. Turn this in. We'll pick up the next quest. And then we should be ready for the Wailing Caverns. And we'll probably hit level 20 in there, maybe even 21 after we turn all these in. It takes a few runs, though, to get these quests done, so we'll probably do a couple of runs. And then eventually we'll be... What will they want you to be for Shadowfang? 22? I guess 21, 22. Doesn't really matter. Then we'll head down to Shadowfang Keep. Try to get some loot out of there, and then I guess we could give the stockade a try. Wonder what the loot's like in the stockade. That's going to be a really popular dungeon for Alliance. That's one thing that I think is kind of cool about playing as Alliance for the next phase is you get the stockade. So what you can do is you could just level in the stockade up to like level 30. And then right into, you know, Razorfen Crawl. It's going to be weird that Nomergon's going to be like a level 40 raid. I wonder if we're going to be able to do the old Nomergon. I doubt it. I think it's just going to be a raid. That's how it is with Black Fathom Deeps. I'll have to see. Well, pretty much you can just go from Stockade into Scarlet Monastery. I think that would be the plan. I wouldn't mind doing that on this priest. That'd be a pretty chill leveling process. And the zones you could level in for like quest-wise, like for Gashen Vale is one of them. Stone Talon Mountains for Horde. I think 1,000 Needles for Horde as well. And then Alliance, you got some cool zones like so Duskwood. That's a popular one. And then eventually you get into Stranglethorn Vale. Horde can go there too. And then there's Wrathy Highlands. And then Hillsbrad. But I assume a lot of people have, like, if you're 25, you probably have done many of those quests for gold. So I'd assume most people are just going to level in dungeons. Because why not, right? You get a bunch of XP. You get pretty good gear as well.
What's up? Keep it real.
Did you get the horns, Father Trav? Those things are going to make me a fortune.
Great. You got them. Now I just need to ground them down and mix them with some wine and... Okay, so the raptor horns didn't work so well, but that's all right.
Smart tricks.
No one got rich on their first try. And besides, I think I found something that'll work even better in my smart drinks. There is a substance called Wailing Essence, and I think it is the cause of the strange plants and animals in the Barrens. Get me some and I'll try it in my drink. I heard the essence gathers in ectoplasmic creatures in the Wailing Caverns to the west. Hunt those creatures and gather the essence.
All right, guys. Well, we're back in Darnassus. We got the flight points, so I can just fly back down there. There we go. Got the buff. Nice. All right, so next episode, we will be attempting to do Wailing Caverns, guys. Hopefully we can get it done and get a few of those quests done as well. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.